Okay, very, very, very interesting things that are happening here inside of Jerome Powell's head, right, guys? If you didn't catch the news, which would be pretty insane if you didn't, right? But check this out. This is Fed Jerome Powell saying that he's going to maintain the rates unchanged now for the fourth time in a row. Okay, but he did say that we are on track for 2 rate cuts in 2025, which would mean that I almost feel like it's just going to be a quarter bip for your Q3 and then another quarter for Q4, and that would be extremely annoying, right? Because I feel like the entire world is at a pause right now just because of what's happening here. Now, we did expect price action to kind of consolidate yesterday, right? We were speaking about the potentials of just experiencing this pause while we get the news from Jerome Powell and while we get the jobs claims and all that good stuff, right, guys? So now we're looking at what, a 4.25 to 4.5 interest rate, right? And also we're at a 2.4 CPI. Okay. All right, cool. But anyway, we have that and a lot more to talk about in this episode. Please do me a favor, guys. Welcome to the channel. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. Okay, guys, my name is ARCa. Let's go ahead and take a look at XRP here. I'm going to show you something that's actually bothering me, and I will mention this because it's absolutely... The price is sitting at 217. Now, this chart that you're looking at down here, that is called an on-balance volume, right? So this is displaying to you the volume of people that are purchasing and holding the asset without letting it go. But for some reason, we're creating higher highs, higher lows, but for some reason we are creating this downtrend on the actual price action of XRP. This is spot price action, by the way, and this is your XRP time frame. This is a weekly time, and what we're observing here is I guess the workings of, well, actually it would be just a little bit longer, right? So these are the workings of just about a 112 days, 16 bars, equivalent to, well, which would be February 24th of 2025 all the way to present day, February to mid-June. We are experiencing downward price action, but we keep on buying and holding the asset. Tell me that's, oh my goodness, I don't even want to say. You know what? I'm definitely not saying whatsoever that it appears to be manipulated, right? So go ahead and give me your thoughts in the chat below, okay, guys? So that's kind of just what I wanted to point out here. And very interestingly enough, we're getting a little bit of spike in price action right here, but we still have this consolidation area, right, guys? The overall zone is in this box that we're trading in would be right around here, right? So this is our chop, the major chop zone. So it would be best if we can, get the hell out of this. And I will point out that there is a probability of it. We do have an inverse head and shoulders at the bottom side of this trend, which gives this formation here some pretty good validity, and that could lead us towards a potential upside. Now, how would that be? I will go ahead and show you that the regression line on this would be better observed in this fashion here. Okay, so that would be your neckline. So let's go ahead and take a trend line from that center point and bring it all the way down to the lowest part of the head, and we apply this trend line to the right-hand side of your shoulder. And this would give you that target of around 224.37. Very cool. Okay, so that's psychology saying 224.37, right? So let's go ahead and leave it there. Let's check volatility and momentum, see if we do have that continuation to the upside from here. Now, some catalysts that I guess could play into taking this towards the upside would be things like this here. Okay, so another XRP ETF dropped in Canada. Crypto asset manager 3iQ just launched an XRP ETF under the ticker XRPQ on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Very, very cool stuff. And among that, we still have this right here that also kind of, flared up and went everywhere, right? The Genius Act. It is absolutely fast, right? So the new payment system is about to run in the United States of America, says Jack the Rippler. Okay, so we do have some positive catalysts. We do have inflation on our side. It's just Jerome Powell that's not really there yet. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the biases here, Your 5-minute time frame does have about a minute and 32 left. This is still actually showing a continuation to the upside. So if we do get a pullback here, yeah, sure, you know what, it could pull back to around 217.05 from that 217.34 down to a low of around 216.90. All good. 10-minute time frame here, indicative of expansion with upside. This is starting to get a little volatile here. 15-minute time frame suggesting critical contraction with a potential upside coming in. We're closing in 6 minutes on that 15. 20-minute time frame also very contractive with an upside bias. 11 minutes to close that, very likely for it to start expanding as well. 30-minute time frame, we're going to get the top side like this, guys, okay? So just bear with me just a bit here. So we still have an upside bias on the 30-minute time frame, potential expansion coming in as well. We have about the hourly time frame just opened here less than 10 minutes ago, and we are now starting to curve towards that upside. So let's see where it stops, right? What we're looking for is a complete downside pivot. This bi-hourly time frame still has upside to go. 3-hour time frame upside to go. Okay, 4-hour up, 6-hour up. We have 8 hours still on the upside, almost there. There we go. So the daily time frame is pivoted towards the downside. So this would give you a total of upside, right? The inverse, that would give you about 9 cents. 9 cents on tap. So if we do get that 9 cents, it would be from the opening of your daily bar, right? So right about here, it looks like the opening valuation, if we're looking at the OHLC in the top left, 217, right? So if we're getting a 217, your current ATR top would give you a 226 target. Very nice. And we are expecting a top side of around, we're already speaking of about a 224.37, right? So if we start to move if we start to move the mouse here, the cursor, towards a more solid target like this candle top right up in here where is a tangible resistance, well, you would see that the high on the OHLC, the H on the second value there, is actually at 225.80. So very interesting that we're getting a 226 from the read on a daily upside. So that would be 225.86 on price right here, guys, or 225.80, and that is very much in line with the potential top side that we are experiencing from the discretionary psychological upside, right? Very, very good stuff. So I do expect price action here, guys, to come up to the areas of 224.37 to 225.81, just about that 226 top, right? And from there could be let's see. Yeah, there could be a potential. Wait. Oh, right, of course. Yeah, there could be a potential drawdown in this just to come back down to the 216.08 to validate supports before continuing to the upside. The price action is very illiquid right now, guys. We're looking like we want to make the move here, right? And it's looking okay. Okay, there's still some dangers out there. I want to go ahead and experience another days of price action here to really get down into some more into a deeper forecast. Okay, guys, so I think that is a pretty much a good place to leave off here. If you have any questions or concerns, please go ahead and reach out to me. And I love you all very much. Please be safe, and we will speak on a daily forecast mañana. All right, team. Adios. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as it cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever, ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your night and or day, and I will catch you at the bell on Friday. Adios. Oh yeah.